Every child should be able to play on the playground. One 10-year-old believes that so strongly he's dedicated his young life to making all playgrounds fully inclusive. We first introduced you to Zeph Everson 10 months ago when he started his Recess for All petition. He's been working hard since then. He has raised $50,000 already to make the playground at his elementary school wheelchair friendly. But as Caitlin Ross reports, he still has a long way to go.
I see swings, I see monkey bars.
Looking at the playground at Arcado Elementary School, all Zeph Everson sees is what his friends who use wheelchairs can't do.
If there was a ramp, there's still nothing for them to do.
So last year, he set out to change it. He started Recess for All, a fundraiser to make the playground inclusive.
We need to change this. And he didn't just stop there and think, okay, well, let's let the grown-ups fix it. He has taken the initiative to fundraise, to get out in the community.
He started a committee at his school made up of other students who also want all of their friends to be able to play on the playground.
He continues to pursue his dream, and he continues to share his message. And that's what I admire most.
Over the past 10 months, he's worked tirelessly to raise money. He had lemonade stands, family nights, online petitions, and he's taking his message to politicians in the area.
Mom, there's a school board meeting. I need to go talk to these candidates that are running.
So far, his fundraiser has racked up $50,000, which seems like a lot of money, but it's not enough to renovate the entire playground.
I have to raise $250,000.
Whoa! What do you think when you hear that number?
I think that it's a lot, but it can be done.
It can be done. Don't you love his attitude?
He's incredible.
He really is, and the $50,000 is enough to start phase 1 construction. So it's not the whole playground, but they'll at least get started.
All right, Zeph has plans, big plans,
he's got
statewide plans, right?
Yes, he does. He wants to make sure that every playground in the state is inclusive.
Wow.
So he says he's starting at Arcado Elementary School, but then he's moving on to the entire state. And I think what the best thing about this is everybody at his school is on board.
Yeah.
They all are supporting him, and they're all behind him in this Recess for All initiative.
It's some momentum towards inclusion. I know you'll keep following.
Absolutely.
Go Zeph.
All right.